To go from the level of concern when Michael has to wear that line drive off his chest and then be able to pitch through the rest of the way he did, what do you make of that?
Yeah, he seemed unfazed by it. It got him pretty good. I haven't seen the replay, but it was a straight shot. So I'm glad he's okay and then was able to pitch through it and didn't affect him in any way. And he did a really nice job. Some hard contact first time through, but we defended it well, and then he settled in and did a really nice job to give us 6. So, yeah.
What's gone into someone using the four-seamer a little more than the sinker here?
Yeah, it's appropriate for each hitter based on kind of what we see. So from a usage standpoint, that's what goes into that. From a changeup standpoint today, that was a big pitch for him that he used a lot more than he anticipated, but they weren't seeing it well, and he kept leaning on it, and he did a nice job.
Yeah. Before the game, you mentioned you thought it'd be fun, or assumed it was going to be fun with Yadier next to you. Can you describe that experience of watching 9 innings next to a?
It was awesome. It was. I had a really good time. If there's a move you didn't like, I was going to blame him. But no, this guy, I love having him around, man. And just before the game, being able to talk to him, and then during the game, situationally, it was fun. I'll take that any day, really.
With McGreevy in that 5th inning where the first 2 guys get on, order turns over, and kind of was able to slow the game down, dig into his arsenal to keep him scoreless there.
Yeah.
What did you like about just that moment for him?
He's been able to do that quite a bit, man. He doesn't get sped up. Even the line drive, like there's a couple things that go into that. There's some non-plays his last time out. There's just a steadiness to him, a poise, especially at his age, which is a really good trait. But he's the same guy regardless of what's going on. So it allows him to do what he did today for innings, even when they score, to kind of keep them from it being a crooked number or them just snowballing. So he does have that in him, which is fun to watch.
The quality of contact you got from Jordan tonight.
Man,
yeah,
that's it right there. There's certain games you can point to. Today's one of them where he did exactly what you want to see. Obviously, the homer is a big homer and the other swing, but just the contact itself is awesome. And he continues to head in the right direction. I am thrilled with the overall work and the conviction behind the work right now. I think it's different than it's ever been. The buy-in is different than ever. And you're seeing him just really just head down and stick to the process. We're getting results, and we need to continue to do exactly what we're doing. But it's pretty exciting. It is.
You talked about how you liked having Yadier around, but how did you see your players kind of react to having that presence, not only in the dugout, but around all day today?
Yeah, he does a nice job of, and it's part of his personality, of just laying low and having kind of one-on-one conversations. It's more kind of his style. But he does a nice job of being able to communicate what made him good and what it takes to be elite, but also what it takes to be a winner. And he does it in his own way. And sometimes they're longer conversations, sometimes they're 30 seconds, but they're lasting. So having him around, even if it's for 48 hours, man, I think it has an impact on our players. And you can tell just him exchanging the lineup card, the fans loved it. So it's a good thing. Yeah.
With McGreevy, how much do you make of just him having success against a team that's seen him before? I mean, I think it was more than once ago, but just the fact that it's not a team that's, he's not, new to them.
Yeah.
They have some sort of a reference point, and he comes out and pitches better than he did last time.
Yeah, you're taking that into account for sure. Familiarity is a big thing, and him being able to go up against him again, no different than the San Diego series. If you look at those righties, into Tatis and Machado and Bogarts and that bats they took against him first time here, and then his ability to make an adjustment when we went over there. It's just that's what you're looking for, is how big league guys are responding to him, and then once he sees him a second time through, if there's some changes there. So we're excited with his progress. We got to keep working.